so for anyone who hasn't seen this yet, this is Dungeons 3. The way this works is you start out underground, you're basically evil. And, like, literally, you're an embodiment of evil. And you carve out a dungeon. And you're trying to survive as heroes come in, they try to steal your gold, to destroy you because you're evil, stuff like that. And if they destroy the core of your dungeon, you lose. And eventually, after you gain enough strength, you break out into the overworld, and up here, it's an RTS. It's a real-time strategy like the old Warcraft games. Underground, you can make traps, you do research, all kinds of different stuff. You can make horde troops, undead troops, demon troops. There's a lot of options.
Evil will triumph!
Also, while in your own territory, you can use this giant floating hand of evil to move your troops around. So here's some enemies right here, and they are trying to steal my gold right now. So I'm gonna move my troops over here, and I'm gonna use a meteor spell on them. Now these two orcs are about to die, so I'm gonna pick them up and throw them back there, because I don't want them to die. The undead troops are my favorite fight, because if they die, they come back. Can you still smack the lazy workers? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Also, the narrator for this game is the one from Stanley's Parable, and he's hilarious. So the screaming thing you're hearing is banshees. They're one of my favorite units right now, again, because if they die, they just come back to life like a minute later. So they're a little squishier, but you don't have to stress about keeping them alive. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, so we're gonna go out of the dungeon here. Now, I already destroyed this fort, but I need to break this wall to get to it from a closer direction. The Stanley Parable, not Stanley's Parable. Thank you. I need to play that at some point. I think they just came out or are coming out with like a deluxe edition or something like that. Alright, let's use the meteor spell again. Already came out, then I need that on my to-do list. You can see the XP messages, the troops level up and stuff too. Okay, so we stopped that force. So occasionally you can destroy like an innocent village or something, and you get like a spot that basically gives you evilness, which is a currency, every like over time. And they were trying to reclaim that spot, so I just ran to stop them. What is this book one of my workers found? This creature no longer requires beer. Give that to one of the orc guys I'm not really using. Okay, we could set up another trap here. We need to make this area look a little bit nicer though. Like that. Wait, is that gonna be enough? I don't think it is. Okay, and then set up an auto flamer there. Okay. Let's look at research. Why can't I do this? Oh, so I need to make the research room larger. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. And then we'll expand this. So the research room, for every one of these like research tables you make, you can have 4 more research upgrades for your dungeon, I believe. And so you need to make room for more of these tables in order to get more research. There we go. Okay. And then we can get this upgrade called Too Pitiful that makes your workers look so sad, opponents leave them alone. And then they won't have the workers hit them over here. What is this book? Increase the damage the creature does. Let's give this to one of the banshees. There we go. You can upgrade the room to have more upgrades per table. I'll need to do that at some point. Okay, any other upgrades we want to do right now? We got the spells. We got the traps I wanted. I'm not really using horde units because I like not stressing about it. Upgrade gold stacking. Increase Banshee's range by 50%. I'm using a lot of Banshees. Let's do it. Stacking of that. Okay. How does co-op in Dungeons 3 work? I've only played it single player, so I honestly can't give you a good answer for that. I don't think I've ever asked, but do you like games like Left 4 Dead? Was Left 4 Dead similar to, God, I tried it once and I can't even remember it. That's how memorable it was. What was that other game? Hang on a second. I swear there was another game I played recently. Right this second, I can't answer that. I can't even remember what Left 4 Dead is like. I tried it once ages ago. It didn't stick, but I can't even recall it. Four-player co-op FPS versus Zombos. Yeah, I haven't really spent a lot of time in those. The co-op game I'm currently playing on stream, when the schedules line up, is Solasta, which is kind of like D&D. And I've committed to soon starting Deep Rock Galactic for my first time. So reach those gold. And fill this in.
Your creatures have inadvertently dug into a dragon's nest.
What? First is a co-op game where you and three other players play to get zombie. It's what zombies, yes. I mean, are we talking about Fortnite now? Because that was Fortnite before they changed it to Battle Royale.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Let's take this health potion we found and give it to these fellas. What is this book? This creature works faster. Can I give it to a snot? I guess not. Okay, the dragon's nest is handled. We're gonna move my main fighters up here. Because of the pitiful upgrade, they don't even stop mining now. Throw the health potion on my troops. Let's see. I think I'm ready to start doing some bops to the undead troops.
Enemies have entered.
I want to make sure the orcs don't die, because I can't bring them back. What the heck? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry friends. I don't know if you guys even could hear the noise. I heard like a loud like bam 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 bam. And I wasn't sure if like Chip had knocked something heavy down or if someone was banging on my front door. But I looked around, I couldn't find it. The funniest part is I went upstairs and I went to my wife and I was like, hey, did you just hear a loud like banging or slamming? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, was that you? And she's like, no. And I was like, do you know what it was? She's like, no. And I'm like, you didn't even like look around? And she's like, well, I mean, I glanced out the window. If someone had broken in, she was 110% dead. They're like, it's like, what? You glanced out that you didn't even like get up and look. Okay, whatever. She was all the way gone. Let's grab these guys.
Days like these are hard on the nerves. We'd be better off concentrating on the defenses for now.
That sounded like a great plan. Yet the underground wasn't necessarily safe. Maybe those sneaky little heroes still had an ace up their sleeves.
And just what is that supposed to mean? Do you always have to be so vague?
Probably just a new
This is the
Patreon.
bit where I ramp up the excitement. I mean, how boring would it be if I were just to reveal everything right now?
Extremely unboring.
Just go with it.
All right. Where is the next objective I need to go for? Like over here. You think the ad server the source? Her Sims experience told her that it's fine the Reaper doesn't show up.
Yeah?
A lot of my troops are injured and currently recovering right now. I totally forgot because we just like sat back down to play this again. This mission we're on
armies had reached one of the sun temples that made Lakesville's heroes so powerful.
during the night. The heroes are asleep until you get close to them.
Right, everybody. Sunblock on, and let's get to it. And
Sunblock.
stay down.
Day night cycle, yeah. Oh wow, these cannon towers really hurt.
The power flows.
The night was almost over.
All right, we need some time for our troops to recover. Here's all the undead starting to come back. They need a minute. There's a book. This creature works faster. I really don't know who to give this to. Where's the goblin? The goblin's name is Liam Neeson. All right, let's take a look at the upgrades again. Automatic traps. Damage increase 50%. What? Let's see. Summon Shadow Skill. Okay, so getting Talia to level 4 is a damage as a power spike. I should work on that. On the surface, you killed him in the book drop. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot about this upgrade. This is wonderful. The Snots teleport. When they don't have their hands full, they can teleport to a job. So they get around the map really fast. Hey, Erolozen, what's up, dude? We got a Purifier tonight in Warhammer. It's the first person we've seen that actually has perks to Flamer. He has really low mobility though, and the worst armor, so he's kind of like scary to use. But because Flamer, I think you'd like him. You know what? I just had a thought. Hang on a second. Let's do da-da-da-da. We could path the enemy troops in such a way that they don't go through the gold area. Let's try this. At least right through it. Alright, so now she's got that new skill. Alright. There's the book. Increases the creature's armor. Guardia. Pick that up.
What can I do for you?
Dude, those stone towers, or the cannon towers, I mean, those are brutal.
The first Sun Temple was destroyed.
Oh, apparently the splash damage of the Banshees killed the temple before we killed the cannon towers.
That'll teach those worms. What will it teach them? Not to...
I still don't understand this mechanic. The demons sometimes, like, fly to full health when they're not getting hit. I wonder if it's just that simple. Just like when they're not, like StarCraft Mutalisks, like when they're not getting hit, they just regen really fast. I don't know if that's it.
Good and warm and stop it! All that revolting do-gooder drivel leaves a disgusting taste in my mouth.
Let's see, we've got 6 minutes left on nighttime. We could do a little bit more damage. Your 2 daily time, see ya, Sassy. Sassy knows what's important. Oh shoot, back the demons up. Another cannon tower. That's rough. So these little shadowy things that Talia summons is her new ability, so a little bit more fodder. Five minutes remaining. Check the research. Is there any more good spells? I haven't even looked at that. Mana capacity, we'll take that. Rain of Arrows. Create gobblers. Oh, it's the turkeys. Create toolboxes. Frost Bomb. Temporarily freezes all enemies in the area of effect and interrupts their actions. Magic Barrier. Create a barrier in your dungeon that stops enemies. Mana Shield. Affected creatures are protected from damage. Brainwash makes creatures in the area of effect forget irrelevant things such as payday food and the like. Oh, it gets rid of angry friendlies. Tentacle cast upon free tiles in the dungeon to attack passing enemies. Mana Bomb, use this to create magic mines that explode when enemies approach. Undead Rise, which can be used to summon skeletons and zombies for a short time. I like summoning. Let's try that out. Send the Banshees on first. Is the hotkey for that 0? Yeah, it is 0. Okay. Now, these troops up here are going to die, but again, they'll come back.
Command me.
All right. All right, head back home, rest up, recoup. And is there anything else that we want? I guess I should make I'm not using a lot of Horde troops, but I do have some. I should probably make the brewery for the ones I do have. Where do we have room for that? We can do that. We can do it like right there. We can expand the demon room a bit. And door there, there, and there. And brewery, just waiting for those last few squares to clear out there. And then we need a brewing kettle. I'm gonna put it by the door just to save a little bit more time so that it's faster for them to get to. Where was that upgrade for automatic traps? Automatic traps plus 50% bonus damage. That's the one. What else do we got? Did I get the Undead Rise spell? Yeah, I did. Produces 2 to 10 level 1 zombies and skeletons. They die automatically after 2 minutes. Okay. I've come to inform you, I have over 40 hours played on Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous in the past 5 to 6 days. Thank you for showing that to me in my life. Hey, I hope you're enjoying it. I had a lot of fun in that game. Like, honestly, it's got a lot of replayability, too. Like, I played it for many hours, and I just did one playthrough with the Lich. But you could go through, and there's so many different endings.
In the dungeon.
Wait, a new room? Oh, cool. Free crates. Right on. Let's do more troops. And let's get more of the demon guys. Alright. So if I pick up all the troops I'm going to take with me, and I want to leave 2 demons here to mine, and I'll take all the rest. Hotkey them as control group 1. Let's head back outside. They still haven't found my town portal, so that's good.
Time to take out the trash. Destroy them all!
Oh man, because of that corner, the ranged units are having to get way too close.
Dawn was breaking.
I don't like it.
Hey, listen. Does anyone else hear a strange scraping sound? Like the sound of someone digging through stone. I mean, aside from us, of course. Yeah, I hear it.
Alright, I'm just gonna throw the troops at this cannon tower, do as much as we can before we inevitably get pushed back.
Maybe it's termites or something like that? Termites in stone.
I don't want to lead them back to the portal, so I'll have them fight to the death, and then I'll bring them back to life.
Total nonsense.
Man, that is
Well,
quite the
it's a
fortified
fantasy
spot.
world, so who knows what kind of absurdities the writers will think up.
Stone termites sounded interesting. However, the
What is that
explanation was
warning
much more
noise that we're
banal,
hearing?
as some heroes were digging another entrance to the totally caught by surprise Eagle's dungeon.
What? Someone's tunneling through to us? Damn! Stop them!
The excavation site was accessible from the overworld. It became advisable to pay those
What is that
troops a little
sound?
visit
That's so
to
annoying.
discourage them from their endeavors permanently.
That's
which
really
is to
annoying.
say, axe in the head.
Okay, it stopped. Great. No, it didn't. It's back. Check the map. Oh, I see it. Yeah. You know, I've already made a trap for that path. I'm not even worried about that. Like, I mean, I could go fight that, but because early on in the game, I exited the dungeon there, and it put me there, and there was this barricade here that has like 1,000,000 hit points, and I was like, oh shoot, this is gonna take hours. So I just left it. So that's what they're hitting right now. All right, so let's go back here. It looks like the troops have respawned for the most part. I could go out here and maybe kill them with
There
ranged
are
attacks.
enemies in your dungeon.
Yep. The Banshees and the, what are these things called? Imps? Can't remember what they're called.
Never again would this wrecking crew attempt to
Imp,
uncover
yeah.
a dungeon entrance.
I will destroy this land.
Now I'm curious, will these heroes go for the gold since I changed the pathing? It looks like they'll leave it alone now. That's good. Dude, the rotating flamer is doing so much damage to them. Only reason I killed him was to stop the noise. So it was the diggers that was doing the noise. That was a very annoying noise. So many turkeys. We have excessive turkeys. Don't really need more mana, but it bothers me that the rooms aren't flush. We gotta have the rooms looking nice, chat. We gotta have the rooms looking nice. Ooh, they found and killed the portal. They got the portal.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Some spiky boys. All right. Honestly, it would be easier to get to the targets I want to destroy if I could exit the dungeon right there. Wait, what's going on?
Give me my
Oh, some of the
orders.
undead were in their tombs and it wouldn't let me order them outside. Now it should work. I think that the undead... Okay, so this is gonna sound stupid, but I think the undead don't require the turkey farm. Like, the Horde do, and the demons... So it surprised me until I saw this. The demons actually eat the human food. And so, although the demons also come back to life, just like the undead do, since they chew up food, I might still rank the undead higher on which one I just flat out like more. Oh god. Oh no, that dude died. Dang it.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Destroy them all.
Oof. Yeah, look at all, a bunch of beds just disappeared. A bunch of fleshy folks just died.
I am the queen.
Why
of
are y'all
the-
back outside? What in the heck? I didn't order them. The freaking we're gonna die. Get down here and fight. I feel like that was a small glitch. Somehow they ended up back outside the dungeon. Looks like we lost our goblin and 3 orcs are permanently gone. I'll remake the goblin just so we have someone to build the stuff that requires one.
Destroy the good.
And the brand new goblin almost died. Have a good night, Mug. See you next time. See you, Green Dragon.